came back. Alright, so okay, where did we leave off? Right.
Rami did her hypercramp stuff, and that was about it.
Hmm. Yeah, right, I have kind of stuff, and I'm gonna like check. Okay, she would be. Vargas would be quite capable. Okay, she has the mental science
Um,
4-5. So
Before that, maybe do a little powwow with Bojack. Make sure he's on board with us too.
sure. Give me like a roll for this one actually. Give me like some charisma, leadership or something. Yeah, difficulty 6. Just like a general vibe.
Psychology scan.
If you want to, actually, yeah, you can also use psychology if you want to.
Okay, charisma psychology. A oh, eight. 8 dice. No specialties, but 8 dice. Ooh.
Fucking neat. And yeah, he's like, hey, like says, yeah, that's pretty reasonable. And he's willing, I think, like, throw a little bit of support if you need like help with the talks.
I was hoping, yeah, that's good. Good. That way we get a united front.
Yeah.
Realize that maybe we're more capable than we actually are.
Yeah. He does warn you, however, that like there are no like significant void engineer resources that he can like draw upon, and he's like too low rank to really request that much more. And well, I guess he would also like warn you that like at least from his experience, that New World Order might just go and like try to put this dude on ice if they not outright kill him. Essentially have a frozen
Wait,
like
Bojack or Steve?
the cult leader.
Okay. I was like, wait, why would they just kill Bojack?
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't kill him. But fuck no.
I was like, okay, why? Like, we're just going to a meeting and he might just die. It's like, what?
Beautiful. But yes,
I just rest assured. I'm like, well, if they still just want to kill him and we don't get, we still have his research and that. Right?
yeah. But yeah.
This is more the making sure we aren't the ones having to summon him.
Hmm.
Right? Because I plan on killing him afterwards, anyways.
Yeah.
Or,
Well,
or yeah, there's a good chance I might kill him anyway.
well then, do you have a battle plan now?
We're just gonna go in. We're gonna tell him that this guy seems to be fairly cut off, and this was just a single cell of a larger organization ran by an EDE, and try to convince them into letting us take out the leader.
All right.
Maybe it causes some disorder in some of the other cells out there. Makes some other, black suits jobs easier.
All right. And well, the black suits just stare like stare at you for a second
Well,
before.
we would do this like out of sight from the black suits,
Oh,
like when we're having this little power.
you still want to like talk to these people? Okay.
Yeah, we would just be like talking in the halls or something, or in like a bathroom.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Let's go actually in the hallway. Let's see what's still there. Oh,
Some dudes the Israeli Prime Minister.
She's really my prime minister.
Yeah, it looks like Naruto or whatever his name is.
No, I like that man actually looks a bit different. I think it looks more like I don't know, like like a more like this man looks like a bit like a old potato sack, and while the Israeli prime minister also looks like kind of like that, but he's like essentially a bit more bleached.
Hmm.
That's
They're apparently like about to enter in like a constitutional crisis over there or something.
not sure. I know that
Like apparently the ruling party is about to collapse. Naruto or whatever his name is about to come back into power.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. That's really weird. Like he always seems to like somehow get back to the power there. I'm not sure. Like he must have like some major pull for some reason. To be fair, like the new government is kind of fucking up a lot. Like of course they're like largely no matter what party they're gonna elect, it's gonna be like always the same kind of vibe that the government will be doing, like the same kind of policies. They will always be hating, at least like internationally, they will always be hating Iran. They will always like they will always be friends with the US and so on and so forth. You know, because
yeah.
it's imperative to them to
Wasn't
survive.
the ruling coalition like also like oh sorry, wasn't like a Palestinian group also part of the ruling coalition or something?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't think they have like uh, major, major influence so far. Also, feel free to track yourself out when I look
Yeah,
for
we,
this.
we should
For
probably get on top of it.
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to like find where the who the fuck is
I was just
this?
moving so
I,
okay.
I have like a dude here that I don't know where he came from. Huh? Weird. When did I make him? But why? Like this dude. Dude.
What? I've never seen this guy. Oh yeah.
Huh? Strange. Well, he is
I hope I'm talking to this guy. Maybe he'd be open to me helping out. You're a good liaison here.
afraid not. I think he's like
Honestly, he sounds like he might be someone open to this.
well, he would be. Actually, it's like 485 XP. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
And
He's
he,
almost as powerful as me. I think actually no, he's more powerful.
and he has actually, yeah, he's like a rank 4. He's a captain, even.
Okay.
Oh my god, he has even contacts to like, 2 new or like gray suits and 1 white suit. Huh, strange on topic. Anyways, yeah, you stand in the hallway, Butch Navy, and you are, in cahoots. Nobody, is in earshot as far as you know.
Okay. I mean, I thought me and him were already in agreement, so we're just once
Yeah.
we get that all settled, we're gonna go to the meeting.
Oh, well, that now was a giant waste of time. Okay,
Yeah. It was just me making sure we're already in agreement in case it comes up later on.
alright, well,
You could act like a character witness for me. Be like, yo, yeah, this guy's really confident. He definitely can summon a demon and put it down. Right?
yeah, no, sure. Alright, I guess, we can just use,
Like,
the other meeting place, that we had before. This one.
I would imagine that they'd be more easily to convince if they see it's two void engineers wanting to put this demon down than just one.
Makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're perfectly willing to talk to you. And I guess one of them starts speaking up.
Just so you know, when we go, I will continue to match their movements.
You were cutting. All
You
right.
said they like being synchronized with each other, so I'm gonna continue to do that.
All right. Sure, you can.
They nod, I nod. They stand, I will stand. I will sit when they sit.
So hello, allied.
I don't know what I joined in on, but God bless whatever it is. Clearly,
Just a friendly meeting with
You
black
just
suits.
joined in on the first team practice of the the Union cheerleader squad.
why are there a bunch of black? Where are you? Godspeed.
He's in Serbia. That's it,
Wh-
of course.
Oh, he's in Syria. Oh, it was nice knowing you, Tom Bowie.
Where else would we practice? No one's got any cameras here to watch us. This is our first practice. We're barely any good.
God bless. Yeah, but yeah.
We will, do things like synchronized form writing, balancing a checkbook,
Yeah.
doing our taxes. I don't know.
I mean, he messes around, but in reality, like he's actually matching like their movements. Like the black suits are, you know, moving more or less in like a same kind of fashion. A little bit like synchronized because they're like fucking retards. And like to be creepy. And he's just like trying to link in essentially. And well, one of the black suits speaks up. So, Mr. Boy, what's this meeting all about?
Well, I called you guys in because I want to give you a report on my findings on the Steve's memories and what I was able to find in his mind. There's some good news and some bad news. Well, kind of both. It's both the same, depending on how you look at it. Piers, this guy was the leader of the cult. Been active for a while, but he was only really like a. It was only really his own cell. He was just in charge of a cell while reporting to a higher ranking entity. Unfortunately, as we both know, these entities don't stand to be here, so he was only able to interact with this entity and with this being by summoning it.
I see. So by taking this man out, no, his cell should collapse.
Yes, it should. So the activities, at least from him and his people here, should be done fairly shortly.
Who reached out to who here? Did the entity reach out to him, or did he reach out to the entity?
That, oh, we all know how some teenagers are, right? So they like to experiment and do strange things. Appears all his particular activities were able to get in touch with something. So this one more was trying to think of what the world here. So it seems more this was a coincidental meeting that caused all this mess.
Hmm. Could you explain this teenager situation a bit more?
It appears they just were out. Crusade. Appears when he was younger, him and a few of his friends were just experimenting with a bunch of stuff that they found in some old books. If you go back in its history, I believe you should find a trail of bodies of people dying mysteriously quite young. Is there like is there actual computers here? Can we like look that up real quick?
Well, yes, there are computers here.
Yeah.
Question like how much you would know. The problem is like not everything would be digitalized because well, those records would be old. Considering they were fucking teenagers back
Oh
then.
yeah, true. Yeah, we're in Serbia. Sorry. Shit.
I mean, even
Yeah, so we
I mean,
can't just pull that up.
even if in well Western countries you would have problems with that, considering old
Oh
files.
shit! I probably should have looked up the name at least. The, because we could at least try to find like the because I pulled the name of his second victim or something like that.
Hmm.
The female
Possibly.
friend.
Possibly. Yeah.
Could we maybe see if she is dead?
Well, if someone is dead, yeah, probably you can do that. Uh,
Yeah, I imagine that would at least be able to pop up, and we could see like, hey, is she actually dead? When did she die? Did she die young?
I mean, you don't speak like Serbian at all, so well,
I thought we said we did because of the baby mama.
all right,
Because I have like four academics, and I never actually wrote anything down for my language.
right.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah. Well, no. Make sure that it's noted down now, and well, I guess yeah, just give me like some intelligence research real quick, just at a 6. I see like how much you'd actually gather. And also give me like a luck die.
Would computer aptitude apply?
Mm, no,
Okay. Luck die first or dice or
doesn't
big
matter.
dice?
Doesn't matter. All right, that's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Any specialties for that roll?
This was intelligence, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Creative. I don't really think this is
Mm, no, not really. You're correct on that.
creative to pull up a death certificate. Okay, but still, four is pretty good.
But yeah, you are in luck for certain. And search around, and you even find a proper like death certificate about it. And well, it seems to be one of those where someone has been declared missing, and then well, eventually declared dead.
Okay.
um,
And if we do the math real quick on the ages, she
yeah,
did
no,
die quite young,
yes, you
or go
did,
missing quite young.
yeah. So well, it all matches up with what you know, and seems to be like some relatives still living somewhere. I would say it is the most successes. You only get like the addresses of them, or at least
Okay.
where they should be.
Okay, something to do a follow up investigation, close up some of those loose ends.
Yeah, if you want to, of course. That's not mandatory.
No. We got the black suit for that. Anyways, like so, I show that. I will assume they're kind of impressed so far.
Well, if they're impressed,
Stoically impressed.
if they're impressed, they're not showing it.
That's it. Yes. But now this comes one of the bigger points on why I called this meeting with all of us again. Since this man isn't really part of, or at least not knowledgeable on a larger organization, I want to propose to you guys that we should try to send a message, at least to any of the other active cells that might be using this demon. This incident already proves that it is easy to at least summon this entity onto our planet. There's a very good chance there might be other cells of worship for this being. I think if we you know send a very clear message to him or its followers, we could maybe find some of them. Do I need to roll?
Well, they're gonna ask you first, how exactly do you plan to like get into contact with these other cells if he just isn't aware of any of them?
Oh, I'm hoping their sudden disappearance of their patron might start making them get sloppy.
Oh, so your plan is basically to just well, more or less
The plan mainly is to cut off the head.
okay. So the message to Harding is that she's just eating this guy. Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, that seems tricky at best. Mm.
Tricky, yes, but that's that's also the specialty of us void engineers. I mean, we like to come up to I mean, let me rephrase. Yeah, like let me rephrase that. I gotta think this out more. Tricky, yes, but innovation is one of our specialties in the void engineering or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I say it with more confidence.
We do not have the authority to decide such things, but we can get one of the higher ups in.
Well,
Uh,
I will. That is more than understandable. We do have to follow a process around here.
Not if you excuse us, and like stand up in unison.
I stand up and
We will be back momentarily, and like I guess leave the room. Do you want to like do anything in the meantime?
I think it would I'm just assuming it would be rude if I had like a magical effect or more magical effects active to just boost me. I don't know who they might bring. He might get pissed if I tried like charming him artificially.
It might, yeah. But like depending on how things go. Well, you know, you could also be sitting here for hours, so you don't even know like how long you would need an effect.
I would imagine that a New World Order like higher up would be impressed if I just waited patiently. I imagine that's something they would be like, oh yeah, that's very good kind of thing. They would value it.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
would assume so.
Okay. Okay. Takes a
I mean,
bit.
we can always just do like if we wait here like for hours, we could always just try to do the investigation on the dead girl.
Hmm. That's true. But yeah. They come back after a few minutes, like 20 or so, and sit back down again, once again in unison. And then one of them speaks up and says, "Unfortunately, none of our superiors can attend personally, but we can arrange a video call with someone of appropriate authority."
That would do.
Very well done. Now let me initiate the call. And the big globe in the middle changes to a face, and you see a man in a white suit looking at you, hands folded on a desk, and says, "Hello, I'm the supervisor for these people. I hear you have quite the amount of requests for us. You may call me Mr. Smith."
Well, nice of you to take time out of your day to hear this proposal. Did I don't know how much your God, I'm blanking on a word at the moment. Your subordinates here. Would that be right to say subordinates? Yeah, the supervisor. Your subordinates. I don't know how much your subordinates have informed you of this investigation, but I can go over that with you if you wish, or I can go straight to the proposal.
Um, you can just go straight to the proposal.
Okay.
I
Well,
guess.
sir, I don't even. I'm going to call him sir. That's more polite. Yeah. I've been planning, or at least I am hoping that you will approve of me and my fellow void engineer Bojack here to deal with the otherworldly patron of a cult leader we've encountered.
And he like nods and says, "That is customary. How exactly do you plan to do this?"
Uh, well, we still have the living person here and going through some interrogation being under my care. I believe I can break his mind just enough to trick him into summoning this entity in a time and location of our choosing, with our preparations ready to go.
What preparations do you plan to take?
Well, we want to make sure he can't really escape back to his home dimension, and at the same time, want to make sure that he doesn't draw in any of the masses in. I believe I can find a location suitable in Ceres somewhere to do this, unless you wish it to be done somewhere else.
We can leave such things up to your discretion.
Mm-hmm.
However, looking at your files, there's nothing indicating in them that you're particularly capable of dealing with any sort of EDE.
Well, if you're looking at through my file, you will find that improvisation is one of my strong suits. I should get the roll on that one. I have a record of improvising solutions.
Yeah,
I
well,
love you so much.
that's I just have to think like how does it even work out? Like they literally know that you don't have the skill for it, but at the same time,
At the same time, this is
give me
John
like
Bo.
give me like a
He doesn't
manipulation.
need the skill in something to pull it off.
Give me like a manipulation subterfuge. Difficulty would be an 8 though. You're pulling something out of your ass right now.
5 dice. I'm gonna burn a willpower. 3
shit.
successes.
I don't think you have special. Yeah, no, you cannot have specialty
No.
for this. But yeah, I guess that's something. And he looks he looks he looks at you. I see like an eyebrow, right? Eyebrow being raised, which you would know to be at least from what the Kurami told you. That's quite a display of emotion.
Yes.
And then he tells you, very well. We are fine with you taking matters in your own hands then. However, I would like to assign Mr. Smith to you, and also.
Oh, there's another Mr. Smith. Okay.
Yes, that.
I was like, wait, you say you speak to yourself like in the third person? It's like, what?
No, like that was Mr. Smith.
Okay.
But yeah, and he tells you that well, he also would like to see it fit to supervise this operation
Okay.
to minimize the risks, of course.
Well, of course. Well, I'll turn over to the Mr. Smith too. Give him a nod and say welcome aboard. Or glad to be on the team or whatever, you know.
He just nods.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I turn to the white suit one for your belief and support. Make sure not to let you down.
And he also nods and says, I hope the Voyageneers can live up to their name. And then he says, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And the other suits gonna clear the room. And this one approaches you and says, we'll be working together.
Yes, we will be.
To make this
Have you ever been into space? Not old space, new space.
I have not been to space.
Well, you will enjoy it.
You seem like take off his glasses. And I say, space, sir.
Well, I did propose that we do this on Ceres just to minimize damage and all that in case anything does happen.
Ceres is very far away, but I suppose. We will not
We've
be
been
able
traveling back and forth from it pretty easily.
yes, but it might be difficult to draw upon you and other resources and on Ceres.
Oh, don't worry. We're using new world order budget now. Apparently, we're gonna do it on Earth.
Wait, also out of character, you wouldn't be using even on Ceres, you wouldn't be using Adite's budget anyway. Futao would be crying because there might be some
No, remember it, Honor. I am the budget.
You are the budget.
I am the budget. You don't understand.
But yeah, so it's like a concept manager. You could definitely do this in your base. Although you would probably also need to ask Noah for permission for this, considering summoning a demon. Technically, and of course bringing like a crazed cultist to your base in the first place.
Luckily, we're not doing that right now. Apparently, doing it on the mud ball.
I mean,
That's good because that way we don't have to build up a bunch of sets. Because I'm going to mind screw this guy.
alright, alright. Let's make this somewhat quick since this has been going on for a while now. Yeah, we're almost.
Apparently, Alec's going for dinner right when we finish.
Well, like we're like 48 minutes into the session, so we should. So, like, how do you want to approach this properly? Like, what's your
Okay.
battle plan?
So I told you I want to kind of screw with his mind in like a Metal Gear Solid 2 way, where I kind of trick him into summoning it. I was
Huh.
thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking because maybe like what some of his like freshest memories are him being captured in that. Make it so like he thinks he's like escaping.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do something like like the original Matrix where Nero's at his office and gets a phone call to be like that guides him out.
Huh. Okay. Sure, that seems doable. Doable. Very doable. Yeah, kind of like do some illusion magic for that essentially. But that's certainly possible.
Yeah.
And well, what's your plan after that? Like, once he's like out, and
Somewhat.
presumably like someone's
Well,
someone's
he
thing.
never gets out really. We will always keep him in like in captivity.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But what's your plan after that? Like, the guy summons his patron, right?
Yeah.
But but like, what would you do, like at that point?
Well, we still got to find a way to like still trap the plan once the demon summon is just unload on him to basically incapacitated or contained or something.
Well, there's a issue with that.
Yeah, we haven't figured out a way yet to do that. I know.
Yeah, exactly. And if you like, just,
I still got to find someone with dimensional science. So
yeah.
right now, I really only got the chief of security, so I might have to recruit her on this.
Yep. And that might actually be difficult for reasons.
I know it might be difficult.
She currently is very, very busy with special things. Might even
And
be.
she was doing that war game stuff, so we gotta
Oh,
find someone with dimensional.
it's not even the war games that she's doing right now.
Yeah.
Something much more pressing. But yeah, like if you want to like get her on this, you probably should talk to her properly.
Yeah, I'm still thinking this out. So it's like we got to make the stage. We got to still screw with the guy's mind a little bit to make it
Mm-hmm.
more suggestible. We need to find a way to contain the demon. Find a way to hurt the demon. If we can't get full containment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We gotta put this down on a list. Whole project.
You probably should. You probably should.
Operation
Well,
Demon Fucker.
never use that set of words again.
This is going. It's just how I organize my notes. So it's like, okay, you need to set the stage.
Yeah. Well, let's go here. And what you really need is under like crafting wonders. You need to make like a spirit vessel for this, to like capture him permanently.
Oh, sorry. What?
You need to, like the thing that just popped, like the handout that just popped. Like you need to go for like
Okay.
crafting wonders, and they need to make like like a spirit vessel.
Magic wonders.
Welcome back. But this is what you need to like make it.
Mm.
But you only need like well, but you only need like the like the.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need to get quintessence of that. Hopefully, the New World Order gives me some quintessence.
I don't think you would need a quintessence. You just need like make it so it can take one.
Okay. This is bind spirits, right?
Yes, I think so. I don't know.
So
I'm not sure quite if you need it or not. But yeah, let's see. Oh, locked inside a watered area. And this would be like an object. I guess you could also go for like a watered area, I guess. But it might not be that, good of a permanent solution.
like I said, we still have to just find someone who has that's available.
Yeah. Well, you would know that like the chief security for certain has enough dimension science.
But as we said, like she's also busy, so that
Well,
might be
yes.
difficult.
Yes, you would need to talk to her in person probably, even though it takes more time. Which you totally do, by the way.
Sorry?
Which like you talk to her. You can talk to this woman.
Okay. So I'm just writing my notes.
Let's rename this, do it properly.
Okay. Am I still going, or are you gonna hop over to Allied?
Well, we're still going for now. Like unless you don't have like a battle plan at all, then we can hop over
Because
to Allied.
I'm gonna try to go to the chief of security in person.
Hmm.
At the Ceres.
Yep. Hey, this is gonna probably be a big project here. Summoning a
Okay.
demon.
Well, you can probably like.
This is gonna be huge.
Yeah, I mean it will be, and well, I'm gonna be real with you, like like it is out of character. I can tell you that this thing will be very powerful.
That's why I want to plan to trick it, ambush it. Like
Imagine this, like
I got to do. I know I got to do a lot of work. Like, and I expect like a lot of chances where I might just fail, and that might be it for the entire thing. Like I wasn't even too sure I was going to succeed on this.
I mean, you clearly
At this stage, I was like, oh,
you clearly did. You clearly did. But yeah,
like I know I might have to like get everyone else on Ceres to maybe chip in to help out on this, but yeah.
I mean, you just like if you get everyone to the ship in, then there would probably not be that much of a problem, to be honest. Like if if it's only just you, like maybe the chief of security, then it probably will be a problem. But with this many people, probably not, considering the XP you're fucking at.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I know. I'm very much aware that there's going to be a lot of more work that's going to be needed to be. This is not going to be. This is not a small project.
Uh,
You say that to the guy who makes like the most items.
Well, yeah, because I don't have matter,
Even
And
I
I'm-
barely have matter.
and I'm supposed to give me my goddamn fucking scrap.
Scrap is an illusion. You need to learn to let go. You know, it's
I'll learn to let go when I get silver mines. Okay, Radammer, how about that? Give me silver, I'll let go of the scrap. That's a fair trade, right?
what kind of trade is that?
Trade where I benefit no matter what.
That's
A syndicate trade. That's a technocratic trade, baby. Woo!
I mean, yeah. Let's see. Alright, let me like note down that real quick. And I also need to prepare the thing itself because that demon does not have proper stats so far.
That demon gonna be caught lacking. Hey, who the fuck summoned me? What the fuck?
Yeah, it just sits in this realm, and like could you imagine like it turns out this man doesn't have the proper capabilities to summon a demon. He only has the ability to like summon like his voice, like talk to him.
Oh boy, so we make the demon into a mute.
Yeah, like capturing its voice would still be like a very clear message to all of its other worshippers.
just
And
like,
that would screw it up even more than anything else.
it's just like every one of those people has to like learn sign language now.
Yeah.
And like
Can you imagine being?
when like what talk?
Could you imagine being like a demon in hell, having to like explain how it lost its voice to some random nerd? Like,
Oh, it would be hilarious.
I might do that instead of just blowing it up now.
Interesting.
That's actually a pretty good idea,
Yeah.
right? Because if you kill it, it's just gonna come back after a while anyway. But if you take its voice, it has to get its voice back, so it's gonna spend the rest of its eternity voiceless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I might do that. That's a very good idea.
Alright. Sure, you can go for that. And, well,
I have no idea how I'm gonna pull that off. I assume you need a lot of forces, but yeah.
what the fuck? Rosa read, the future is blurry. Microsoft Bing's AI is leaking maniac alternate personalities named Venom and Fury. Perfect. Fucking hell. I hate the future. Anyways, well, I guess it's time to switch over to Allied, and, well, if you have like the if you want to go in there in person, that might be a bit more tricky, since, well, you will get the information first that the chief of security is currently in Gribnoy and looking looking into well, potential huge security threat there that is taking precedent.
What's the new threat this time?
Well, you would know like in character just yet, since you're like still investigating. But more or less, you know, they built like an outpost near the colonization program, and they also sent like you know the infiltrator from there. The place was abandoned when they got there.
Oh no, I do know that because
Yeah.
I talked to Vicious Lab about it.
Oh right, you did know that. That's true. But yeah, she's like still there and like trying to like track things down.
Ah,
But yeah, she would she would still be busy with that. Well, as for you, Allied,
yes.
where would you be on this wonderful day?
If I remember correctly, I was at my base. I had finished talking to Vicious Love, and then I'd done some scouting for the scrap man. Just little copper pipes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So just some copper pipes. Found it, and it's really far out there, and I can't go to it.
Oh.
Emphasis thing's busy. Chief of Security is busy. So I don't actually have a ride to get to the scrap.
Well. What are your contacts again? I think there was some dude somewhere.
Oh, I have a fuck ton. Screw it, armor.
Yeah, I believe like one of them might be a captain.
Yeah, one was the military guy. You never gave me his name.
What's his convention? What?
He was.
Exactly like not convention, but like a mythology or whatever it's called.
Armor. I have a bunch of them.
Hey there. All right. Oh, funny! Like the last guy on that list, I actually wondered where it came from, but it makes sense that it was one of your contacts. Okay, no of us.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know the guy that's all about preserving Earth, and I'm going. I will be the first and last line to get to buy you time. And he was like, "You're a brave guy, but also fuck you anyway."
God bless.
Yeah, no, as I said, the captain one was the war reserve, or whatever, the war contact guy.
Yeah, that makes.
I believe.
So.
But you never got back to me with information, and I never was like, "Whoa," you know.
Are you sure I didn't get back to you about that one?
I'm positive you only gave me because it was a downtime thing, and you said you get back to me once you make a sheet.
Because I'm looking at this like it.
Do you have a sheet? Do you have his name?
Well, no. Like there might be one or two people on the list. To be honest.
Oh, are you talking about Rodin? I'm talking about this guy. I have two separate contact things. That's the ones that I have that are finished, and then that was the last one there, the VESC or whatever contact was never finished, and he was the one that you said was a captain, if I remember correctly.
Well then.
I don't remember what the fuck that stood for.
Let's check the thing for it, I guess, because there's like a list of like the different groups that I put somewhere, because for the hell of it I couldn't remember all of them. Major factions. Okay, it's actually not part of the major factions then. Because no, these have the alphabet soup here. God bless. Nope.
Might have been your own.
Well, yeah, like the list included the stuff on my own. But anyways, there's like two people that have Rodin Rodin is like a ship, is like a captain himself.
Yeah.
And well, I guess Chang might be also able to have a ship, although he's a bit more like he's more like a deep space guy.
Yeah. Well, that's the other issue. I don't have much of a reason to like call on them to get because like you never gave me like how like big it looked or anything like that. So
Could you repeat that?
you know, I never got like a size of this thing I found. So like I'm not just gonna contact somebody to you know, hey,
well, yeah.
can you come help me with it? Like, can I use your ship to scout this or whatever? Like, if it's a big ship or whatever, be like, hey, you know, might be something useful to poke there.
I mean, you do know of already there's like something useful to poke there. Like, you know, if there's like a large quantity of
Starship fuel, yeah.
yes, which is.
But like, I don't know like what like that fuel, what that would be equivalent to in terms of like Union ships, you know?
Well,
Because again, like they're very important people. So to be like, hey, could you? Requires it to be a very important thing, you know.
Well, trying to like think of what's the best way to put this. Like in terms of like essentially it's would come behind as like currency, I guess. And well, you would know that it's somewhere between like in terms of metric, like it is like maybe like 70 to 200 roughly, at least from what you from like your scans.
You said 70 to 200
Yes.
meters on length. Do we have an equivalent?
Like the currency.
Oh.
Of course, you know, I'll see how like far spread out it is, which you know kind of the reason why it's so hard to like you know put like a proper thing on it, like a proper number. You know, you would someone need to like, go and like scoop that properly up.
That's right. The other thing was because I wanted to use probes to use correspondence to see what's going on over there. But we don't have any, you said.
Well, yeah, you don't have any lying around anyways. You could get one, a few. Like probes are doable, although you know they probably won't come with what do you call it, like FTL essentially. But in theory, you could do some FTL nonsense yourself. At least like what's it called? Like some dimensional wormholing technique, I think.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, like vodcast, blah blah. Singularity drives for wormholes. Okay, that would require what spheres? 86. Correspondence. Whoa, singularity is actually requires time or whatever. Probably not that useful in this case, but yeah, it's still like within. Like you can probably do this with correspondence alone, considering you're not trying to go into deep space.
No. So I have time 1 if that's what's required.
No, I don't think it would require time at all for this kind of travel.
Right.
Like it is fast.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not trying to get it there before bad things happen.
I mean, imagine like you come in and actually save the ship beforehand. Although that you know would raise some questions, you know, in terms of paradox. Like, if the ship never crashed, then why would you like reach out into the past? That sort of deal.
Simple. It's simple. Let me go get my chart of reasons why I do stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh yes. Ancestral blood memory, Redomer.
Yes, my favorite. My favorite. Okay. Anyway, I think you could. Yeah, like if you wait for the drones, then yeah, you can do that. You probably need to go like modify those. But that's probably not too hard with the amount of personnel you have.
I don't see why not. Just because it'd probably be useful to get eyes up on whatever's out there anyway, and this is a good test then for. Like, I could be like, hey, Chief of Security, here's a couple of these bad boys too, in case we ever need to eat anything, you know?
Alright. Like how many drones do you actually try to get?
Probably not a lot. Probably just like 6.
Ah, that's what you count. That's not a lot. Understandable, good sir. Give me like a. I guess like a manipulation.
Remember, I will teleport back to Earth and get me my fucking drones. Don't you try to be low.
give me like a manipulation and politics roll at a 6.
Oh no, manipulation, politics. You said 6?
Yes.
Nope.
Well, I guess it's gonna take a while until they arrive.
Alright, well, doing that's completely out of the fucking... Doing that, say, is completely out of the equation then.
But yeah, actually I'm going to go and like note down that you're gonna have drones in the future. Just because you and I will both forget probably, otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
What's your base again called? Rongo.
Piku.
Oh, PQ. Right. PQ, Rongo was the other one.
Sam, why did you put an order for drones? Well, quite simple, my son. I don't have a spaceship. Oh, by the way, Rodometer, that ship, that carrier,
Yeah.
that is hype.
Yep. It's really good.
Give me a battleship equivalent now, and I will be happy. I won't go after Kilo machines anymore.
I mean, there are like a few ships. Not sure. Let me like check. Maybe there is already one.
No, they're faking gay.
Might be smaller ships.
Smaller ships. Excuse me, good sir. I said a battleship, not a bitch boy destroyer frigate. Get out of here.
Oof. I mean, you could always like sit in a fighter. By the way, like Amps actually got at least some of those fighters. He just
he has some of the fighters for the carrier.
yeah, some of them, but some others got destroyed. But he does.
Where'd he get them?
Like he first found
Red Doll?
Well, no, he first found the fighters through like a scrap hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then he figured out, where the fuck is the fighter? There's a fighter carrier, since
Yeah.
they not operate on their own. And then he like tracked down the fighter, but turns out there were like like 4 of like those squid monsters, and he decided to.
Oh, that's the shit that has the squid monsters that are sitting on the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, did John Bowie take his ship? John Bowie's got a ship, right?
Yes, he does.
It is
have a ship.
currently inactive.
It's
I remember I
inactive?
left it. Yes, because
Oh my god.
it's.
Oh, that's right.
You should probably just pull up the sheet and show up.
Yeah.
Sure, I forgot it's falling apart. Never mind.
It's not falling apart. It's
It's already fallen apart. Understood. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah.
I mean,
imagine like
it's literally just scrap that I strapped an engine to.
yeah, but that's basically it.
Inshallah, brother.
It's a beautiful creation. I'm really glad he went for that one, and not something too
It
useful.
only only like almost destroyed Rongo twice.
I thought it was only once.
Well, the one time it melted down, and another time it took out its sensors.
All right. It also did that once.
Yeah.
One, yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna ask to take that. Fuck it anyway. That's a health hazard.
It's very very cheap though.
It is a major health hazard.
It's beautiful.
It is.
You. It's got a lot. It's got a mine layer as well. God bless.
Yeah, they used it for combat operations for a while ago, which by the way is actually dicey, but that was back in the days before the operation got big.
We need to lay mines around Ceres.
Yeah, you really should make like a big mine layer, like a mine, I guess ring sphere. Sphere probably be most appropriate. Well, you just need to make sure that no like space program eventually blows up on it, because there's like
Well, it's fine. Things just it was an asteroid that it hit.
Yes, makes sense.
Who
We upgrade the PP too. Right? We can do that too for defense. The teleporting bullet thing. But yeah, that's also another thing I was thinking of doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the mine light. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to put that on.
All right.
Well, there's only one other thing to do that. Well, two things. Probably drop off the genetic sample I have of those fucking people to Lewis. To figure out why the fuck they're able to after the fact. I mean, it's not like it's 100% or anything,
Sure.
Alex planes are blown up.
Yeah, let me just check Lewis. How much? Yeah. How much does he know about genetics in the first place? He's better at cybernetics, I guess.
Fuck Bacon, I love him so much. I can't, I'm a poor bitch, Lamau.
Oh wait, actually, there's one more ship on Ceres. Didn't think about, but it does belong to Vyacheslav. Let me check. Yeah, he has a Tesla still.
Is that something we can use?
In theory, yes.
Like people?
It has it can do dimensional travel by itself. 2 life support pods, 120 meter cargo capacity. Well, it does have. I would say it would be good enough to at least check the place out. So you can assess the. Although you would need to someone to actually fly this thing, and of course Vyacheslav's permission to do so.
That's fine. I have Cerebrum. She can fly.
All right.
I just need Bacon's approval to take the ship. Actually, I could have room. I could actually have somebody else come with me too. That's the best part. What do you mean? What do you mean that AI is flying this ship, Sam? Don't worry about it.
Who would you actually like? We didn't need to say Beck's approval, but who would you take with you?
Oh, I need need Bacon to approve it first and foremost.
Oh yeah, but just in theory,
Uh,
who would you like take
I
with
don't
you?
know who would be good to bring with.
Uh, well, depend like what you want to do. Like you could bring the old man with you. The Mr. Maloof. Also, like a fair
He's
warning on Maloof. He doesn't have like a proper sheet. Just like a backstory essentially. Since I'm lazy cunt.
I'm not gonna bring him. He's old.
It's just like you bring it with and
Just has a heart attack. Yeah.
heart attack dies. But yeah, of course you can always bring like generics with you, like a bunch of. You can bring the worms with you.
I'm not gonna bring the worms. No, they're busy. They're busy doing worm things, making more baby worms. You forget they're a vital part of recycling ink.
Mm-hmm.
My subsidiary on top of the water plan, where we recycle and fertilize.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect actually.
Oh man, who the fuck else would there to be to bring?
There's always
My brain went. I should bring one of the North.
Oh, you could.
Well, actually, hold on. Could Kelly approve it? Kelly's big Viciouslav's second in command, right?
Well, she could, yes, but she would. I don't think she would make like a decision like that.
That's fair.
Since it's like too.
However, he did turn her into a lizard, and not a human.
That's true.
Counterpoint on that.
Actually, I know who you can bring with you. Let me show you.
I'm not even gonna lie. I legit thought about it. However, then I'm outnumbered 2 AIs to 1.
That's true, but it has a physical body. Is it truly just an AI if it has a physical body? On a philosophical level.
Well, we're not dealing with philosophical level at this point. Also, he's Lewis's pet, not mine. Also, it still hasn't gone back to me about with a name yet. The bastard. All right. Well, since we don't have since fucking Bacon is vanished now. 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. God damn it, there's not really much else I like need to do or can do. But wow, I unironically need a ship at this point.
Yeah. Well, at least a disposable one. Actually, let me check. No, that doesn't work. Like I thought about like the fighter, but it kinda works. But it's not really made for like too much. It's such like a. Like the way you could be using it would be like a better like drone essentially, like a probe, I guess.
Yeah. I guess. Well, shit. I guess. No, something's Bacon. I mean, I guess I can go hang out with the How to Be Human crew.
Oh well, that's true.
At least until if or when Bacon finally gets battery or whatever.
Sure. Also, I will use the opportunity to go to the toilet real quick. So be right back. Feel free to scream at the stream.
Copyrights for all.
Yeah. I think it would just be completely hilarious to steal a demon's voice. It would be a great trophy, too. I wonder if it would have, like, any powers.
I'm back.
I have been given permission.
Hello, back.
I've given permission. Alright. Let's see, what
So me, Cerebrum, and who else would be useful to, like, legitimately be useful to bring with?
like, unironically, I think a technician.
Alright, cool. We'll bring a technician. My brain went, does Mushy count as a technician? Mushy, it's a mission from your father. It's time to steal things the Serbian way. Oh, father has chosen me. I am the true Slav.
Could you imagine? Like,
That'd be fucking hilarious.
okay, what color do you imagine what starship fuel be?
Probably like blue.
Mm.
Something like
I was also going to say blue.
something sci-fi, you know? Like,
Alright.
why would fuel be blue?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So, I guess I'm gonna draw this thing in blue then. And I guess I time to drag out the good old Tesla. And then I'm gonna drag you over.
Streamers flying. But I did promise if things get like bad, it's not a combat ship, so we gotta go home.
Well, yeah. That makes sense. Gotta go love bacon and just like a contingency. Like honestly, like out of like other players, aside from you, yeah, it's probably like the best contingency plans for basically everything.
I'd hope so. I would be worried if you fucking didn't. I'll be honest.
All right, that's good. And you bring with you some rando and of course yourself. I guess I can drag you over.
Kenny qualifies as a good technician, right?
She actually does, yeah. But she's the second in command. So you know, if anything
That's
happens.
true. Yeah, I could always order my Shindaru back
Mhm.
and eat a lot of paradox for it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, I'm not gonna make you roll for like teleportation itself, but yeah. But yeah, consider
so
yourself.
what happened to the ship? Oh fuck.
Like
Sam, what happened to the ship? Put out quick! I need a new ship at once before Vicious gets back. Why? Don't worry about it, Tal. Priority order stat, or else we will be in danger.
Oh my god. Okay, and well, feel free to drag yourself out as well.
Oh, tiny.
That's a big new. Alright, you arrive at the scene. The sensors tell you like no threats around. But they do tell you that there's a debris field here. And well, give me like some perception technology. At a 6.
Perception what?
Technology.
Question, Radon. Can I use my spears to help with this?
Of course. What do you have in mind?
Matter, prime,
Okay.
and
Okay. But what do you want to do with like with that?
so basically, I'm looking for like where like the big debris is. Like where like if it's all like scattered out, if there's like behind all the debris is like here's a cut in half ship, or here's a weird horrible mesh together like Space Hulk with like chain stealers on it.
All right, sure, that can work. I guess roll me like a take for level 1 effect.
There you go.
And I guess it goes down to a difficulty of 4.
Alright. So starting attack, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Willpower it. Is 4 successes.
Yeah. Okay, there's no big bulk per se. At least not in the traditional sense. You do detect like I guess a cube, is the best word. Although with like very rough edges. That's made out of wood and brass for the most part.
I'm fucking sorry.
Like some sort of like cube made out of mostly wood and brass.
Oh god, it's gonna be a fucking aetherite ship.
What makes you say that?
Oh my, cause you said fucking brass. Oh my god. Does it seem to have like power or whatever, or like?
No, it does not have power.
Alright, I'm gonna have us enter a field. I want to get proper eyes up on it.
Alright, you move closer, and yeah, your sensors also detect a significant amount of like starship fuel. And as you like go closer, I would say your estimates were definitely correct. And closing in, it's probably getting closer to like over 100, to like maybe like 160 or so. So and man, narrow it down a bit. But yeah, it's very much spread out. And well, another thing that's you would be like detecting passively, I think, is you have like a technician's review to like do some more menial work. And the technician will tell you that this stuff is well, a Union grade starship fuel.
So the mess inside the center is brass and wood. However, this is starship grade fuel, Union grade fuel.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I guess we'll like kind of like circle like down below it, so we can get like a better eye on it and whatnot, and just kind of keep going towards it. Like, so I want to be able to at least try to hook up like some rope or tow cables. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of like, because we're in space.
Yes.
So I'll be able to tow this bitch, not fast, well, as long as it's safe. Not fast, but I'll be able to tow it.
Well, you get closer, and it does look. As you get closer, it does look. Well, to be. It looks a bit like a room made out of wood, that's like been ripped out of something bigger. There's like some like pipes sticking out of it, and you're pretty sure you saw at least like one of those. little bit of like steam coming out, like a bit of like residue.
Do I have a rough idea what like caused the damage? Like, does it look like it got shot? Like it was like Nephandic weapons, like shit like that.
You're not entirely sure, but you do know that for certain it didn't like you see like no scorch marks, more like splintering. And I see like look around with like I guess you would also be getting closer to like the rest of the debris, and it doesn't like the rest of that. It also seems to be like made out of mostly like wood, brass, and let's see what other materials you have. Like glass. There's of course like leather, a bit of steel here and there.
Are there any distinguishing marks as of yet as to what like if this was a Union ship, a tradition ship, like an independent ship?
Well, you would know for sure, that the Union would have used a lot more.
Metal.
Yeah, well, not just metal, but like different kinds of metal. Like aluminium, titanium, and that kind of stuff. It would be present in much larger quantities, and certainly less brass. And at 100% no wood, unless the Union was stealing wood from somewhere, which it wouldn't take from space.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like rainforest to cut down on Earth still.
Indeed. So it was probably like a traditional independent ship.
Yeah, probably.
Is there like any like life signs, like any life signs of like people alive still in there? Like,
Doesn't look like it.
okay. Scans don't show like there's like a safe room or somebody could be like hiding or some shit.
Well, you're approaching the biggest, most intact thing right now.
Okay. Then I guess at that point we'll break off from that, and I guess I'll search the debris field for survivors, because if there's still steam leaking out of the one pipe on and off, potentially there's still enough air here for these fucking reality deviants to still exist.
All right. Do you have like life that could aid you in this endeavor?
I do not have life. What do you take me for, a fucking progenitor?
Understandable. I guess give me like a perception technology again, and once again at a 6.
Oh, would my prime not help? I could still see a person's pattern.
Well, you don't see the pattern with Prime, but oh well.
I thought you see everybody's pattern with prime.
No, you see like the energy, like Prime energy. And
Oh, okay. Well, okay. My apology. Would I see their heat source as their cold slowly freezing to death in the void of space?
What? Not like energy in that way. It's more like imagine like the aura, I guess. Would be like a proper way to say it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
In a signature. But yeah, you can do that this way.
Okay. No, not at difficulty 74. Hey!
All right. Sure. I guess difficulty 3 then for that one. Minimum difficulty.
I have discerning.
Discerning, huh? Discerning. Yeah, definitely would apply it actually. And yeah, 3 successes, and you look at the at your thing, and unfortunately, you do not seem to find anyone alive. However, you do find biomass, I guess. And as you zoom in like your visual sensors as well after like tracking them down. Well, it turns out that these are indeed human remains. Definitely suffering from well. Actually, would they be suffering from that? Well, they're definitely dead. That's for sure. But they do not seem to suffer from like decompression. They just seem to have well died, I guess.
Does it look like they got shot? Like,
No, that at least as far as you can tell, they haven't been gotten shot. I would like some intelligence cosmology. At a 6.
intelligence cosmology. 6 at 6. Nope.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
I brought Cerebrum. Is she able to make any of these attempts? Because I think that's actually one of the things they're good at.
At cosmology, I don't know. Let's just check what a cosmology is.
Look it. Cosmology Dimensional Expert 4.
Holy shit. Well, I guess she can make a separate assessment. But yeah, like you yourself, you know.
Of fucking course. They have cosmology, dimensional exploration, and book knowledge.
Okay. That I really thought the duality of man. You yourself are very certain that you know anyone that would have died in space would have you know died of like you know decompression and such. So you know they certainly cannot they couldn't have died to like exposure. While Cerebrum is on the other hand is fairly certain that well they probably were alive the day when they have been you know thrown out, as it clearly shows that you know a lot of these reality deviants do not actually you know suffer from decompression unless they are within the reach of you know proper reality, you know the kind of the union enforces. And well, at least by her judgment, you know the way they're like dressed and stuff like that, it does seem like they were not ready for like a spacewalk, essentially. So and yeah, there's like no indication that they have been it's well how do I say this? But there's no indication that that they had been like dead when they got out, as they you know seem to have like moved and stuff like that. Like you know they're in like in unnatural positions before they like died.
No, I gotcha. All right. Well, Redometer, would it be weird to collect the bodies and stuff like that?
No.
Then yeah, no. I guess I will. Well, I mean, first I'm gonna attach the biggest. Oh, got it. There's literally no scrap value in this fucking haul.
Actually, there is. We have previous scans for like all materials around.
Yeah.
It's like roughly $3 million.
This is gonna take all the fucking time in the world. Alright, Alright, so here's the game plan, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna attach like the toes or whatever to the bigger chunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because we're also gonna collect the dead bodies.
Yep.
And then we're gonna start heading back.
Yeah. Also give me like a 1d6.
1d6?
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Perfectly, the duality of man strikes again!
Perfect. Well, you can note down three bodies. Actually, like just to note them like as like etherite bodies, because that's what they are.
Yeah.
Because you guessed correctly, this is an etherite ship.
I mean, yeah, they also work with fucking. Though, of course, we would never officially admit to that, but you know, there's a little live and let live policy in space.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Sam doesn't really hate every tradition.
Understandable.
I was hoping to find a survivor, which would have been fucking hilarious. You can't have this ship. That's fine. I want the scrap in it. I'll take everything but the wood.
Oof.
But yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna start hauling that and that stuff back to the base.
Alright, sure. You haul it back. Let's see, would probably be a bit difficult, all things considered, and you would have like portal back essentially as well. But yeah, and of course the only thing remaining would be like the fuel, which by the way also has like its own I guess value.
I mean, we'll come back, but like Sam didn't come with like
Yeah,
a
I know.
char, you know, like he didn't show with like a char to collect the micro debris. He showed up with like, fuck, chunk, tape.
Alright. You know, then the real question is, where do you put the big chunk that you brought with you?
That's a very good question. I would probably put it in a position where they can quickly, like where we can kind of just throw a tarp over it, like outside the base, so that they can quickly get it brought in and get it refined down and shit. Because this is going towards the base for Dahmer. It's time to expand it.
With brass and wood, I understand.
Well, look, okay. You don't need titanium when you're expanding it in 5 dimensions, okay?
I mean, I guess.
Everybody's going to be very confused about Sam's choice of bedrooms for people, but they're also going to be happy they're going to have their own bedrooms, kind of, sort of.
you know, like, your like personnel just walks into like the new quarters and they just notice, wait, is this fucking wood under my feet?
Foodtown's gonna be like, where did we have the budget for wood flooring? And Sam's gonna be like, I fucking found it, blah. You're like, you can't just find wood in space. And he's gonna be like, yeah, you're right. That would be crazy finding wood in space with all this bread.
Yeah, God bless.
Oh, question.
Yeah?
Did I find a flag or like the ship's name?
Not yet.
Okay. But yeah, that as I said, I'll bring it back and we'll get that meltdown for the 3. You said it's 3 million worth of scrape.
Well, yeah, like they did it for the entire thing. You would like, do like a scooping operation to like get everything.
Yeah, that's what would be going on.
Yeah.
Because it seems safe.
But as far as you can tell, yeah. And
Yeah.
well, do you actually like there for like the cube itself when it's being like I guess decommissioned?
What was that?
Are you gonna be there personally for when the cube is being decommissioned?
Yeah. I mean, it's only fair to the dead people.
All right.
Well, at the end of the day, we're technically sailors each other, so.
Yeah. And well, I guess they're like gonna be like really careful. Like a bunch of like people just coming up in like proper suits and stuff like that, and slowly but surely trying to take this thing apart. Making like scans. Seems like there's like still like some atmosphere left inside of it, but not enough to like sustain life. Just enough to be like a bit of a hassle.
Oh, there's anybody alive in there before I brought it to Ceres. They're not now. I formatted the fucking space. We formatted space.
Yeah, that's for fucking certain. But yeah, turns out the place is empty. But I found some things in there, which might be of interest to you.
Mm-hmm.
It seems there's like a big desk here, mahogany, and like in Victorian style, of course.
Oh yes.
There's like even like some like gold ornaments on it, like small details.
Yeah.
And also like a lot of paperwork.
Mm.
And of course like some like pens and stuff like that, the usual. And what you also find is like on one of the walls is like the symbol of the Aetherites. Like
Hey.
that's a big I guess emblem. And well, in terms of like names, well, the Aetheroid ship. What would be proper? What would be a good name? Let me like look one up. Oh my god. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna call it the Providence.
Oh,
And well, at least it's probably pretty obvious. For in terms of like names, for like the captain. The captain would be a woman called Joy Evans. At least that's for the first page on like the captain's log.
yeah.
And well, for the rest you would have to do proper research, I suppose.
That's fine. Like any good boss, I'm gonna delegate that to fucking Cerebrum.
All right. Well, while Cerebrum goes over this, let's see. Does she have like research of any kind?
Yeah, shit. Research 4.
All right, that's perfect. Give me like intelligence research at a 6 then.
She willpower. Willpower. Because she is on a fucking roll. You said at 6 or 4?
6.
That's 5 successes, good sir.
Oh, very well. And yeah, she like now goes through everything. It would take quite a while to like get through everything.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, she would tell you like well, the gist of it essentially. Essentially, the ship was well more like a research vessel, I guess. Is like the best way to put it. And they usually docked with like that one moon based on the moon. I think it's called Victoria Station in lore. And
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and they essentially went out to like deep space constantly. Particularly, they like to go to the to Jupiter and its moons.
Hmm.
And it seems to have like some dealings with like the void engineers. And a lot of things the ship got involved a lot with them, and occasionally transported like fuel to like behind the enemy lines for the void engineers in exchange for a few favors, so that not being attacked, and getting good intel on like research spots that the unit doesn't really like care that much about. Like low tier stuff, or stuff,
Yeah.
or a place they already have been to. So like a little bit of a relationship there. And well, the logs essentially stop right around the time when the dimensional anomaly hit. And there is a good chance that these people just
We're
got
caught in it.
yeah, got caught in it. And
Oh.
this means also means that this thing is like a few years old. They're floating about. Yeah, and well, eventually also would drop in like not from Cerebrum, of course, but from whoever like looking at the bodies. They do find like a modern day like ID on like one of the corpses. Or like several, but the one that matters to you is the captain's body. She's among the dead. There should be like a total of of like 10 people. But God knows what happened to them. They might be torn apart and like floating in small bits around.
I can only hope that they die quickly.
Yeah. And well, and a lot of these noteworthy about these bodies is that they seem to have like I guess starved to death. It seems they did suffocate in space.
They did suffocate in space.
No, they didn't. They starved. They starved to death.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Did any of them eat each other?
No.
That's a question I'm not going to ask, because Sam knows the answer to that. They probably tried.
Yeah, well, they tried, but they couldn't get to each other. Funnily enough, there's even like some food in the captain's cabin.
But yeah, so what Sam's gonna do is, because he's gonna use the ship or whatever. I don't have a way to contact my one buddy in the traditions, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna send a report up to Noah about having found the using void engineer channels, having found the Providence.
All right.
And three bodies to send back home.
All right. Give me like a luck die.
He doesn't care.
Oh well, at least not. Well, like no one tells you to prepare the bodies and for retrieval then. And they will see getting it back to their families. But he also tells you that it's very likely that that someone's gonna have a look at those families to see if they're like also rarity deviants.
Good thing we have names first then, huh? Basically meaning Redomer, we can if they might be, but we have a head start.
Oh, you want to scoop them up first? Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
After all, Etherites are scientists. They're just confused.
That's true. That's very true. And yeah. By the way, if you had like someone with like Mind 5, you could bring these people even back to life.
Could I?
Well, like the whole group could. I think. I think you have enough spheres except for Mind.
Do we have anybody that has Mind 5?
No. That's the whole problem of your group.
Yeah, I think I might be going entropy and forces instead of mind.
That's fine. I'll start working my way up that. But yeah, no. So, did Dr. Z? No, Dr. Z wouldn't be very much against bringing the dead back. I feel like he'd be too morally too good to be like, yeah, sure, we'll bring these Etherites back from the dead.
Well, you see, there's a bit more to that issue. That meets the eye. He doesn't actually have a Mind 5. He has enough for programming and deprogramming. But
do I know anybody that knows?
I don't think you do, but let me check the high XP people. No, probably not. It's not a void any specialty. This is my 3. Well, what about you, Chang? Like I just started out people. I think only nobody actually. The only one that has it are people that are a bit beyond your well, beyond the normal sphere, I guess. I think like what's the face Alexander Bowie has some, but yeah, he always helping out with a lot of projects. So
Yeah, but what's a little resurrection between boss friends, you know?
mm-hmm. What about Dr. Padilla? Let's see, I have more than a fucking backstory here. No. What is it especially anyways? Oh, he's a dude that does the satellite stuff. Understandable.
Does the other Bowie have Mind 5?
No, he has Life 5.
Well, I'd have that covered, I think, with Lewis.
He does not have 5, I think. Or does he? No, I think he's like 4. 4 in meta and like 4 in the other thing. Yeah, Life.
God damn it, Lewis, get 5 already.
Get 5 already. Oh, oof. Well, he doesn't need to.
I'm not giving him a choice. Get 5 already.
Oof.
But yeah, alright, so... And then, I guess the only other thing I have left would be, how many fucking successes am I gonna need for that Redomer?
Unsure, exactly. Let me like check the book,
You know, when it has all the really wacky, zany construction stuff. Wayne.
Oh, well, actually, no, the book that's even worse than that. I will need to check, how do you do that, to be exact?
Oh no, not that.
Reviving and Resurrection.
Oh no, my apologies, not that. I meant to make my base bigger on the inside.
Oh, understandable. Well, first of all,
I think 3 million's enough to cover it now.
well, it certainly does help, but ironically enough, that's actually not that much money for a Void Engineer.
Yeah, but I'm also not like trying to fortify the outside of the base. My brain immediately went, we should fortify the base with wooden pillars.
Yes.
That's not how that works.
I mean, it could
It could. I'm well aware. However, we're not melting down the mahogany desk. That is going in my... when we expand these rooms for all, I'm probably going to have an office, and I'm going to put my mahogany desk there.
Mahogany.
Well, essentially, if you want to like save on cost, like you probably wouldn't exactly be able to expand it in a proper sense. It would be like more expansion, like in a virtual sense, where you can like actually you can put stuff in it, but it would not technically be part of like the spaceship. You would have like you would need to go and like have someone come in and like install like life support and stuff, because well, you still need to breathe, right?
Wait, hold on, no. With Correspondence 5, though...
Yeah?
Yeah, you said I literally just need the resources, and
Yes.
yeah.
But like if you like do it with like wood and stuff, like it wouldn't count as like I guess proper spaceship. It wouldn't need to be like
Even though it's already inside the base where it's already being covered by life support from the outside?
Yeah, that's how science works.
Science works as in if something's able to have a door open, air's going to flow into it.
I mean, it's been more than that, I think. But yeah, like you wouldn't need to like put in some like I guess it's more like a case for you to put in like the proper piping to get like air circulation, stuff like that going. That's what I mean.
That's fine. We already have brass to fucking run really dramatic fucking airways, okay? I don't just paint it white, okay?
That's the 100 cast aesthetic. But sure, but yeah, I will tell you that this will be essentially a bit like a bit of, I guess a bit of a different kind of approach. Like it wouldn't be like a seamless thing that's integrated in your base. It would be you go from like one complex into the other kind of deal. It's like a building within a building.
Yeah.
And yeah, for like successors, yeah, fuck if I know. On top of my head, I need to like think about that. Sphere-wise, definitely correspondence 5 or like I guess data 5, depending on like how you go about it.
I am not putting it on our very baby internet because then I'm gonna have to have Daniel go kill even more spiders every night.
To be fair, the spider issue has been mostly cleared at this point, considering Daniela has been purging since I don't know, a few months.
Yeah. When the spiders try to shut up shop, it keeps like, why are you still here? Leave my base alone.
Exactly. Let's see, correspondence effect. Come on, switch over.
Page is first. What page are the spheres on again?
The spheres, they start at 511.
Thank you.
Let's see. Stretch or compress objects. Bodies. Life forces, okay, that's fine. So we need some sense of matter as well. But that's fine, like yes, some of like 4 at the very least around if you employ Lewis for it.
Yeah.
And there's like a bunch of other people. So yeah, you will be covered in that regard. Like it's 3 million's worth theoretically. Do you just scope it up? I need to like, think about how much exactly. But I would say you could probably get like at least like an average home size out of it for sure, without going like much out of your way, and probably a lot more if you go like and bring everything over.
I think I'll give Bacon $500,000 because it was his ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2.5 million will be going towards literally this.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Would $500,000 be worthwhile to keep in the piggy bank to help with budgeting and other stupid shit?
I mean, honestly, it would be consider, yeah, especially if like if you want to like do more stupid stuff like drones or like probes and stuff like that would probably be useful to have around. So Futao doesn't die of a heart attack. So yeah, but I think it's time to end the session now. I think yeah, it's like over an hour now for you as well. And I guess say goodbye to the bots. Well, actually no.
Oh, we're not gonna do that tonight? Alright.
Actually we should. You're right. Even with like a diminished crew. Should we like roll for this? Yes, we should. Rolling is good.
Yes.
Rolling is good for the soul. Let's see.
It also will help fucking not forget about it for next time. You're rolling for fucking people to.
Oh, you mean okay? That's
Yeah, I think that's me.
I'm at the base expansion.
Oof. The base expansion, like no, like that's the way you need to do, because then you think about how much successes like that stuff should be worth.
I thought you had a system for this.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna look at gonna stay from like Vampire. Like they have like a thing where it has like a for like a size for havens. I might like steal that and use it as like a multiplier for successes.
I see. You're already prepping my base for when we become vampires. Understood.
Exactly, and you could even like use that wood you found to make like a coffin for yourself. You can sleep inside of it. you know, if you want to be extra edgy. But yeah, Nick, what's your in-character, out-of-character thoughts?
Out of character thought, I still think the whole stealing the voice is such a great. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It brings me joy. I hope it gives me like some sort of powers or something. I want to like try to make it like when I have it contained. I want to make it so it like sings like the Reigns of Castamere, so I could just intimidate people with it.
Wow, that's an interesting approach. I approve of this. I approve of
In
this
character
very much.
thoughts, like everything's going well. We just gotta keep pushing through. We're gonna get. I'm gonna get my vengeance.
Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, and I guess that only is allied.
In character. Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot safer trip than I expected it to be. That's good. I guess those. I don't know what everybody's going on about space squids and stuff. That clearly is just a figment of their imagination.
Clearly, you after all you haven't encountered them.
Exactly. And also the other thing of like, damn, I can't believe they couldn't. That kind of sucks to have found to see Aetherites also have been caught up in the dimensional anomaly. I mean, they deserve it. They're bad people. They're misguided scientists, but you know it still sucks from one scientist to another, even if they're wrong. Out of character. I'll be honest. I was expecting to walk into like 20 like Threatenol agents like hiding in like the tall weeds or something, and being like, "You're one of us now," or something like that. I'm pleasantly surprised that it did not turn into a wild ambush.
Yeah, understandable. Very understandable. Oh yeah, I also figured out what that VC VS EV or something that stands for.
Yeah.
Because well, it's actually like actually is for something of rather than like a faction, it's actually a ship which got like cut short.
Oh, he was an actual ship captain.
Yes. Yes, like a
I fucking knew it.
Yes, a void space exploration vessel. But yeah, anyways, well, I guess 3xp around. Probably like people are short on willpower, I presume.
I'm
Yes.
very short on it.
Yeah, I think hacking and crusading has been done today. So well, take one each. And do you guys want to buy anything?
No, I'm good at the moment. Unless you're gonna let me buy mine too for 3 XP.
No. That seems a bit daring. But yeah, say goodbye to the bots, I suppose.
Bye, bots.
What?
Bye, bots.